Hi everyone, I wonder if you can see me. I have to try to set this up so that you guys can see me, but I don't want it to be reflecting. I think that should be fine. We'll just try it like that. So, hi everyone. I don't know if you guys can really see me. I'm trying something new. I'm going to cut my hair right now. So, I've been cutting my hair for a while. I've been cutting my own hair for a few years now, and I'm not perfect at it, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys what I do. And I think I've become okay at it. I'm not great, but it's something that I've been definitely trying to do. I hope you guys can see me okay. Anyway, so there are 2 YouTube videos that I watch. I will make sure to link those somewhere in this video so you guys can see. And yeah, so let's just get started. I'm going to pull up the first video that I always watch. So I use 2 different videos. I watch these videos and I try to like get an idea. So my hair isn't like perfectly clean. It's definitely a couple day hair. As you can hear, there's lots of knots in it right now. I tend to get really like tangled hair. I'm kind of nervous about like just showing you guys my hair like completely like not pretty, not like new and washed and everything, but I find it's easier to do it with like dirtier hair, and I do tend to have like oily hair. This is how I do it, and I'm not perfect by any means, but this is how I do it. The last time I did it, I keep forgetting I should just look at the camera like this. I didn't part it like I always wear it. I normally part it on the side. I know that like shows my age, but I part my hair like about here. And like the main reason I started doing my hair at home is because you guys know, if you've been following me for a while, I got really sick with severe OCD and I couldn't go anywhere and I was just really struggling. And so I just decided, you know, I wanted to try to keep like something that always helps my mental health is like doing my hair and like making myself like get dressed and things like that. So I wanted to try to make sure I was still taking care of like my hair and stuff. So from the one video I watched, and again, don't really follow my directions, follow that guy's directions, because he's better at this than I am. But so I part my hair on where I normally part it. And then I'll split my hair like down the middle in the back. And what he suggests is to brush it out, and then you are going to take and put your hair in 4 sections. 2 in the front, 1 on either side, and then 2 in the back. The last time I did this, I tried parting it down the middle, and it just really didn't work the way I wanted it to. So I parted on the side, and then down the middle in the back. So then, this is the part I usually have Sean or somebody help me with, where I will actually have them like make sure that my rubber bands are like neat and like the same length. So then I just sorry, this is my first time recording myself doing my hair, cutting my hair, and you guys are gonna see the scissors I'm using. They're just craft scissors that I had in the craft room. This isn't anything fancy. This is literally just, you know, I just cut my hair to try to keep some of the dead ends off. So then I look at my hair and I feel like I've got, let me see if I can show you guys. I feel like I have, you know, a decent amount of dead ends, like split ends, nothing bad, but I definitely want like a refresh. Today is January 1st and I'm heading back to work. I teach, I'm heading back to school. So I take a little elastic and I try to put it, I'm gonna leave that right there for now. I try to put the elastic, sorry, I just got a text, where I think it would work. So when I have everything organized, I'm going to cut below the elastic. Can you guys see that? So that's like what, 2 inches, if not a little more. So I've got my first one. Then I'm just going to, I'm going to do like a rough estimate. The ones in the back are always harder for me because I can't really see them. And the one thing about it is you don't want to try to put the rubber band in and like, you don't want to put it in while you're pulling your hair to the front. You actually want to kind of do it when it's toward the back. So I'm just going to get like a rough idea. And even if you like put it in higher, like if you put the elastic in higher than you plan on doing it, then you just pull it down. Does that make sense? You can just slide it down your hair. Because I have longer hair, it's kind of hard to put it in the right spot. So I'm just going to take it and like slide it down my hair like this. I know hairdressers everywhere are going to be screaming at me right now, but We're just doing what we can do. So then I have that in the back. I know it does not look nice at all, but this is what we're doing. Because I'm like a pretty like low maintenance person. I don't really wear makeup that much. I colored my hair for a little bit, but then I stopped doing that. So this is all my natural hair color. It's just like my preference now to just be kind of simple with things like this. Because it's not a huge deal to me. You know what I mean? So like I just cut the length a little bit and I give myself some layers too. And that's really all I do. So now I'm kind of just comparing, looking and seeing if the rubber bands are at about the right, like the same length. Let's see. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, now I gotta get those in the back. The back is always my least favorite part, especially if I'm alone, because I don't have anybody to check it for me. Take the last hair tie. So I use 4 hair ties because I don't have very thick hair. You probably can tell that. So then I put this one in my hair. And again, like, please don't be mean to me in the comments about how I'm doing my hair. I'm just trying to do it, trying to save money, trying to take care of myself on a budget. So, okay. Yeah, this is where I kind of messed it up a little bit. Hold on, let me try it again. Maybe I could try doing it a little bit lower. Yeah, that might work a little bit better because when I pulled it up higher, it didn't really, like some of the hair was kind of gathering. Okay, so does that seem, let me try that one too. And then I will like wash and style my hair so you guys can see kind of what it looks like. So what I'm trying now to make it a little better is I'm trying to pull it more toward the back when I put the elastic in because it was kind of doing something weird. This is probably like the 5th or 6th time I've cut my hair. Okay, so that I'm just kind of getting an idea from the front, but I'm not basing the evenness on that because that would not be right to do. Okay. I'm just kind of getting a look at it. And that's what I always do. I'm like, whatever. All right, so these ones I definitely feel more comfortable with cutting because I can see them. All right, so again, these are probably not the right scissors to use, but they're what I have. Just some crafting scissors that I have. And I know they said like to use like hair cutting scissors and to like cut like at a different angle. I'm just going to cut straight across. I know you guys are probably freaking out. It's just a tiny little bit that I do. This is just a trim. This is just to keep my hair looking kind of fresh every once in a while, but nothing fancy. So, all right, here we go. Let's try. Okay, first one done. There is the hair. Ta-da! Okay, next one. Okay, I like to leave it in the little hair ties until I get the rest of it. This part is a little bit harder just because it's in the back. It's like my least favorite part to do because I'm always afraid it's going to be super uneven. But we're just trying our best here, right? 2023, the year of just trying your best. Okay, so that and that, they seem okay, right? I think they're fine. Okay. I'm not pulling it and like pulling it really hard when I cut it. I'm just really relying on the rubber bands. All right, let's cut the next one. Again, I'm only cutting off like maybe 1.5 inches or 2 inches. And the last one. Okay, so there, that is all of the hair that I cut off. Is that gross to look at hair that you've cut? I don't know. All right, let's pull out the rubber bands. Okay. Oh my gosh, it already feels so much better. You know that like fresh haircut feeling? Yeah, and it looks pretty even in the back. It's probably not perfect, and again, it's like oily and not really a good view of what it actually looks like, but I think it looks good. I'm just gonna brush it real quick. Just like a refresh. And again, like, it's saving me money, which is huge. First thing I did was for the length, and then I do cut some longer layers in it. All right, so let me look up that video again. I always forget how to do it. I had to remind myself of exactly how I do the next step. So the next step is the layers. And I think she was calling it like you take like the crown of your hair, like sort of just like the hair that's on the top of your head. And you're going to like gather that. And again, like this is just how I do it. I hope this is not an actual tutorial video for anyone because I am not a professional. You take the hair that's like sort of at the top of your head, and this is going to be making long layers. Okay. Again, I'm just trying my best here. And she said what you're going to do is you're going to like over direct your hair like this, and you're going to like over brush it so that it's all forward like that. And you're going to pull it forward. She was saying with maximum tension. And you're going to figure out how long you want your layers. She cut her layers like to her chin. I don't think I want to cut that much off. So I think that I'm going to maybe go like right about here, okay? And if you want, you can put a hair tie in just to be safe so you're not accidentally cutting more than you want. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm gonna move my hair tie down just a little bit because I always get nervous. All right, so now, because when you do this, you're going to be cutting the layers and they're going to lay in front. So here we go, cutting the layers. All right, is this long enough, do I think? All right, now we have that cut and we flip it back. And we should have some layers. Yep, there we go. So now we have some longer layers that kind of frame my face a little bit. See what I mean? They kind of like, I don't know if you guys can see, they kind of like go down the side like that. And that's pretty much all I do. She went through, the person who was doing the video, she went through and like did a little bit more like cleanup. I don't really want to do that because I really think this is fine. So I'm going to wash my hair and then show you guys what it looks like styled and everything. So here's all the hair that I cut off. So it's a little bit later and I washed my hair and I straightened it, and it's kind of hard to tell, like, I don't know, maybe with the way I'm sitting, but like I think it looks really nice. You know, it's nothing like professional or anything, but it is a way that I can sort of keep my hair looking nice without spending any money. I sort of just started doing this because I wanted to cut my hair and sort of just try to do something to keep me like, it's just like taking care of, you know, my hair and trying to at least a little bit. And now it's like a good way that I get to save money. And I think it looks pretty nice. Yeah, this is what it looks like. I took off probably about like 1.5 inches or so. And then I added some layers. I'm trying to show you guys what it looks like. So the layers start like here, and then they go like at an angle all the way down to here. So yeah, it's nothing fancy, but I like it. I think it's really like an easy way for me to keep my hair looking nice, and it just saves us money. So this is what it looks like.